You probably do not think about your kidneys every day. But these two bean-shaped organs are working 24/7 behind the scenes to keep you alive. They silently filter your blood, removing waste and toxins. They balance your body's fluids. They help regulate your blood pressure. And they even activate vitamin D to support healthy bones. Yet, kidney problems often go unnoticed until it's too late. Unlike chest pain or high fever, kidney damage rarely causes dramatic early symptoms. In fact, by the time most people realize something is wrong, their kidneys may have already lost over 80% of their function. And here is the surprising part. It is not always disease or genetics that harm your kidneys. Sometimes, it is small, everyday habits, things we do without thinking, that quietly wear them down. So, what are these habits? Are you unknowingly putting your kidneys at risk every day? In this video, we will explore 4 daily habits that could be harming your kidneys without you realizing. And at the end, we will summarize some other common factors that might also contribute to kidney damage. Habit 1. Overusing over-the-counter painkillers, NSAIDs. Many people turn to over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen or naproxen whenever they feel aches or discomfort. These medications are convenient and effective for reducing pain, inflammation, or fever. However, using them too often, especially without medical supervision, can quietly damage your kidneys. NSAIDs work by blocking certain enzymes that cause inflammation. But in the process, they also reduce blood flow to the kidneys. This makes it harder for your kidneys to filter waste, especially if you already have underlying issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, or dehydration. If taken regularly over long periods, NSAIDs can cause cumulative stress on the kidneys, particularly in the glomeruli, the tiny filters that do most of the cleaning work. Over time, this stress may lead to chronic kidney damage, even in people who appear otherwise healthy. This risk is even higher in older adults, who may already have reduced kidney function due to aging. It is also common in people with chronic pain, like back pain, arthritis, or frequent headaches, who use painkillers daily as a routine. You may think, I just take 1 or 2 pills a day, it is harmless. But when that becomes a daily habit for weeks or months, your kidneys may silently suffer. So, what are some safer options? First, try using heat or cold packs for muscle aches and joint pain. Alternating hot and cold compresses can help reduce inflammation and soothe pain without affecting your kidneys. Second, adjust your posture or sleep position if pain is related to tension or strain. Sometimes, a simple change in the way you sit or sleep can make a big difference. And finally, include natural anti-inflammatory foods in your meals. Turmeric, ginger, fatty fish, and colorful vegetables can help your body manage inflammation more gently and safely. Over-the-counter painkillers may be easy to grab, but they are not always the safest solution. Give your kidneys a break by choosing better long-term options for pain relief. Habit 2. Regularly holding in your urine. It may not seem like a big deal, but regularly holding in your urine can silently harm your kidneys over time. Urine is waste that your kidneys have worked hard to filter out. When you ignore the urge to urinate, this waste sits in your bladder longer than it should. That gives bacteria a chance to multiply, increasing your risk of urinary tract infections. And if left untreated, the infection can travel up to your kidneys. This kind of recurring infection does not just cause discomfort. It can slowly damage kidney tissue and affect their ability to filter your blood properly. Also, when urine stays in the bladder for too long, toxins that should have been expelled can be reabsorbed into the bloodstream, putting extra stress on your kidneys. Many people ignore the urge to go because they are too busy or find it inconvenient. Office workers, drivers, and students often delay bathroom breaks for hours. Over time, this can become a harmful daily habit without you realizing it. There are also subtle signs that your body is being affected. You might notice mild lower back pain, a burning feeling while urinating, or darker, more concentrated urine. These may seem small, but they are warning signs. To protect your kidneys, try to build in regular bathroom breaks, especially if your job keeps you seated or away from restrooms. Make sure you drink enough water throughout the day, so your urine stays light yellow or clear. That is a good sign your kidneys are functioning well. It only takes a few simple changes to break the habit, and your kidneys will thank you in the long run. Habit 3. Overusing protein supplements. Protein is essential for building muscle, repairing tissues, and staying energized. But more is not always better, especially when it comes from supplements like whey protein or protein shakes. Many people believe that the more protein they consume, the faster they will build muscle or lose weight. This has led to a rise in protein powders, shakes, and bars as part of daily routines, even among people who are not athletes. But here is the problem. When your body gets more protein than it needs, especially from concentrated sources like whey, the excess has to be broken down and removed. This process produces waste products like urea and uric acid, which your kidneys must filter out. When overused, these supplements can overload your kidneys, especially if you are not drinking enough water or if you already have early-stage kidney issues. In the long term, this can silently strain kidney function. Unlike natural protein sources like fish, eggs, beans, and tofu, protein powders are processed and often contain additives or sweeteners. Natural foods provide other nutrients like fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins that support overall health, while powders give you only one thing: protein. And lots of it. The people most at risk are gym goers, those following low-carb or keto diets, and anyone on a weight loss program without proper guidance. They often ignore how much protein they are really consuming each day. So what is the solution? You do not need to avoid protein, but balance is key. Try to get your protein from natural foods as much as possible. If you do use supplements, limit them and always drink enough water. Pair protein intake with vegetables and fiber-rich foods to support digestion and reduce kidney load. And listen to your body. Signs like foamy urine, fatigue, or lower back discomfort may mean your kidneys are working harder than they should. Habit 4. Eating too few vegetables and missing natural potassium. Your kidneys do not work alone. They depend on many nutrients and minerals to function properly, especially potassium. Potassium is essential for regulating blood pressure, balancing fluids and electrolytes, and helping your kidneys filter waste from your blood. But many modern diets are low in vegetables and fruits, the best sources of natural potassium. Instead, people eat lots of processed or salty foods. This leads to a high sodium intake and low potassium, causing an imbalance in the body. When sodium levels are too high and potassium too low, your blood pressure can increase, and your kidneys are forced to work harder. Over time, this can damage the small blood vessels inside the kidneys, reducing their ability to filter blood efficiently. Some people think they can fix this by taking potassium supplements, but relying on pills instead of real food may create other problems, especially if taken without medical supervision. Too much potassium from supplements can also harm your heart if your kidneys are already weak. The best way to support your kidneys is by getting potassium from natural foods. Some great sources include avocados, bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, white beans, and oranges. Try to add at least 1 or 2 potassium-rich foods to each meal. For example, breakfast could include a banana or avocado toast. Lunch might feature a spinach salad or bean soup. Dinner can include roasted sweet potatoes or steamed greens. You do not need expensive supplements or fancy health food. Just eat more real vegetables and fruits every single day. Small daily choices can make a big difference in your kidney health. Many harmful habits that affect kidney health are not new. In fact, they are so common that people tend to ignore them. But just because something is familiar does not mean it is harmless. Today, we are going to bring them back into the spotlight. Let us go through these everyday habits again, and understand why they matter more than you think. First, eating salty and highly processed foods. Foods like canned soups, instant noodles, processed meats, and salty snacks are often packed with sodium. A high-sodium diet makes the kidneys work harder and raises blood pressure, one of the biggest risk factors for kidney damage. Second, not drinking enough water. Your kidneys need enough fluids to flush out waste and toxins. When you are dehydrated, waste builds up, and your kidneys have to strain to process it. Many people drink less than 4 cups of water a day. That is not enough. Third, sitting too much and not moving enough. A sedentary lifestyle slows down blood circulation, which can reduce how efficiently your kidneys filter your blood. Physical activity also helps manage blood sugar and blood pressure, both of which are crucial for kidney health. Fourth, poor sleep habits. Your body, including your kidneys, repairs and restores itself during sleep. Skipping sleep or staying up too late interferes with this recovery process and contributes to inflammation, high blood pressure, and insulin resistance. All bad news for your kidneys. Fifth, drinking too many sugary sodas. These drinks often contain high fructose corn syrup and phosphoric acid, 2 ingredients linked to kidney damage. They can increase uric acid levels, blood sugar spikes, and insulin resistance, again, all factors that stress the kidneys over time. Sixth, frequent alcohol consumption. Alcohol is a toxin your kidneys must filter. Drinking regularly can lead to dehydration and inflammation. Long-term alcohol use may also increase blood pressure and damage kidney tissues. Now here is the big issue. Most people already know these habits are bad. But knowing is not the same as changing. You may have heard this advice 100 times. Eat less salt. Move more. Drink water. Cut back on soda. But the real problem is not information, it is implementation. So instead of trying to change everything at once, try this. Focus on just one small habit each week. For example, week 1. Replace one processed snack with a fresh fruit or a handful of nuts. Week 2. Carry a water bottle and aim for 6 to 8 cups of water a day. Week 3. Add a 15-minute walk to your daily routine. Week 4. Turn off screens 30 minutes before bedtime. Week 5. Skip one soda and replace it with herbal tea. Week 6. Choose sparkling water instead of beer on a weekend. By the end of 6 weeks, you will have built a solid foundation for better kidney health. These habits may be simple, but they are powerful. Your kidneys will not send you a warning until the damage is already done. So do not wait for that. The time to act is now, one small change at a time. The kidneys are quiet workers. Unlike your stomach or heart, they do not usually send pain signals when something is wrong, but that silence is dangerous. Because when your kidneys are damaged enough to show symptoms, it often means the damage is already serious and hard to reverse. That is why prevention is everything. The good news: you do not need a complete lifestyle makeover. Just a few small daily changes can make a big difference in the long run. Start by listening to your body. Feeling more tired than usual, noticing swelling, back pain, or changes in your urine. These may be signs your kidneys are struggling. Do not ignore them. Next, make regular health checks a habit. Simple blood and urine tests can detect kidney problems early, before damage gets worse. And if you want to take the next step, watch our other video. 7 warning signs your kidneys may be in trouble. It will help you spot early signs, so you can act before it's too late. Every small effort counts. Drink more water, move more, cut down on salty snacks, and get enough rest. Your kidneys are doing their job 24/7 to keep you alive. Give them the support they deserve. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our channel for more science-based health tips.